and I'm doing a lot of covering. What I thought was going to be a very relaxing Wednesday where I finished off a couple of jobs that I had has turned into quite a stressful morning, really, which is fun. So I've not managed to start vlogging yet. Good morning, hello. Happy Wednesday to you. It's been a good couple of days. I was going to start the vlog over the past couple of days, but I've been so busy at work, I've kind of just been completely drained at the end of the day. Didn't have the capacity to pick up a camera and talk, but it's February now. Happy February. It's the 2nd of February today. And I just kind of, I don't know, I've been reflecting on January. Has been surprisingly positive. I feel like normally when I reflect on the past month, I'm constantly like hitting myself going, oh, I could have done all of these things and I've not done any of them. That's so stupid. I looked back at January and I thought, you know what? It's been a really good January. I feel like it's the most productive January I've ever had. I have 3 New Year's resolutions. If you watch my last ever daily vlog, you'll know I have 3 New Year's resolutions and I've actually been committing to them. I know everyone commits to their New Year's resolutions in January if they bother to make them at all, and then it dwindles throughout the rest of the year. But I came into 2022 with like so much drive and ambition and determination to get stuff done, and I feel like I've actually achieved things, and that's great. First New Year's resolution is to buy a house. We didn't really think that process would be as quick as it has been. We found a house we loved. We are officially in the paperwork stage. The setbacks that we were facing last week have now been resolved, which is super exciting. So we're on the solicitor bit now. They're going in and doing whatever it is they need to do. And we should be in a lot sooner than we thought. Obviously me and Chris still live with our parents and we don't have furniture or anything else to live in that house yet, but there's been some changes in Chris's living arrangement at his place, which is fine. It just means that we need to kind of speed up the process of figuring out what stuff we do need to get so that we can move into that house quicker rather than Chris moving in here and then moving back out to our new house. But yeah, that's super exciting. We weren't expecting it to be as quick as it has been, and you know, again, touch wood that nothing else goes horribly wrong, but things seem to be going well. They seem to be going well, for now, at least. New Year's resolution number 2 was read more. If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know I finished my first book of the year and I've moved on to my second. I'm already like a third of the way through my second book of the year, which is super exciting. I'm actually now at a point where I'm stressing because all the other books on my to-read list I don't have yet. I planned on asking for them for my birthday, and my birthday's not for another few weeks, and I reckon I'm probably going to finish this book either next week or the week after. So it's not good. It means I'm going to have to go into my bookshelf and pick out some of the books that I've had for a while but haven't read yet, and I've got to somehow decide which one I'm going to read next. I don't know why my brain is struggling to deal with that, but that's the thing. So that's going really well for me. As someone who only read 2 books last year, to already be on my second book of the year and debating what I'm going to read for my third book of the year is a good position to be in. New Year's resolution number 3. I mean, it was kind of vague, but it was just generally make more progress in the things that I actually want to be doing. I've been doing a lot of research-based things about that kind of thing, which has been very productive. I have a long list of contacts that I need to rank and research deeper into, but it was also getting back into singing because obviously I've got all these bajillion issues going on with my throat at the moment that need to be resolved. I contacted my doctor Monday night, so I'm expecting a response hopefully today, saying that they've forwarded my message to my doctor and that my doctor will get back to me either at the end of this week or early next week to discuss referring me to an ENT and all that fun, thrilling stuff. I really want to get moving on that kind of thing, and I'm aware of how slow the process is, and so I'm trying my hardest to speed it up as much as I possibly can, but it's a lot of waiting around. I have this urge to get everything done. It's very, very, very frustrating to just have to sit back and wait for appointments to pop up. But progress is being made on that front, and that's super exciting. So January was a great month for me. I'm proud of our January. This week is a pretty exciting week. We have two shows that we're going to go see in the theatres this week, which is super duper exciting. I miss the theatre so much. I didn't go at all last year or 2020, obviously, because it was 2020. I normally try and make an effort to go to the theatre at least twice a year, 2-3 times a year. I want to up that. I want to increase that as much as I can now that I have an income and can afford to. But this week we're going to see two shows and I'm super duper excited about it. The first show we're going to go see is on Friday. We're going to go see the national tour of 9 to 5, the musical. My mum booked this one. Very random. It's not a musical I would ever choose. I've not seen the film either. It's based on the film where the song 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton comes from, and they've made it into a musical for the theatre. It's supposed to be quite good. I've seen reviews of it saying it's very good and that a lot of people were surprised by it. I don't know anything about the movie. I mean, I have a vague idea of what it's about. People working Monday to Friday 9 to 5. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's not one that I would ever choose to go and see. And I think for that reason it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it though, it should be good. And then on Saturday, me and Chris are going up to the West End, which is super exciting. First West End trip since, oh my god, 2019 I think we went to go and see The Lion King with Chris's family. I think that was my last West End trip. It's been a really long time. We're gonna go up to the West End to go and watch Dear Evan Hansen, which was what I bought Chris for his birthday for 2020, which obviously got cancelled. I ended up getting him tickets again this Christmas to go and see it in February. So we're going to go and see Dear Evan Hansen and I'm really looking forward to it. Chris isn't a musical person. He's, you know, willing to go see musicals because he knows I love them. He's open-minded to them, but it's never something he would choose to do. But Dear Evan Hansen is a musical that he sought out himself. He knows the soundtrack of Dear Evan Hansen better than I do, and he's the one who said that he really wanted to go and see it before I even mentioned it to him. He got into it through my friend and that was really exciting. So we're going to go and see Dear Evan Hansen this weekend and I'm really looking forward to it. It should be really good. So that is our theatrical week this week. Really looking forward to it, but it's all at the end of the week. Got to get through the work week first. I have another meeting that I'm covering this afternoon, and I've got all the stuff on my own personal to-do list to do around that. So I better get back to work. But good January and an exciting theatre-based week this week. I'm really happy, I'm really excited. Okay, I've really got to go. I've got so many things to do.
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine.
Good evening, everybody. It is Friday evening, finished work. Just going to top up my makeup before we head out for our first of 2 musicals this weekend. I had my doctor's appointment this morning. So when I last spoke to you guys on Wednesday, I said that I was waiting for a response from my doctor after I'd got in touch with them on Monday. The way it's kind of worked for the past few times that I've been in touch with the doctor is I've reached out to them on their like messaging service. A couple of days later I get a message saying we've referred you to your doctor, we've sent this message on to your doctor, and then 4 to 6 days after that, 3 to 6 days after that, I get a phone call from the doctor, and then from that phone call I get booked in from an in-person appointment the following week. That's how it's kind of played out so far, and that's what I was expecting to happen this time around. The message I got on Wednesday evening was, we've booked you in for an in-person appointment Friday morning. Oh, okay. Called my manager and was like, can I work from home that day so I could go to my doctor's appointment? And she was like, you got an in-person doctor's appointment? Of course you can, that never happens. So, had my appointment this morning. It was literally just a follow-up from my throat ultrasound that I had the other weekend, and to kind of refer me to the ENT, which has now officially been done. The 3 things that we've got to investigate: the cysts, situation. I have cysts on my vocal cords. We need to evaluate the severity of them to see what it is we need to do next. Potential nasal valve collapse. I'm saying that, I don't really know what it is. Basically my left nostril is slightly blocked and we don't know how or why. She did have a look today to see if she could see anything, but she didn't have the equipment to like properly get into my nose. She said from what she could see, it looked normal. So who knows? Who knows? But that needs to be investigated. And number 3 is my tonsils being taken out. I've had tonsillitis in the past year, like 5, 6, 7 times, all very mildly. And like I can get on with my life, but it is like obviously basically every month, every 6 weeks now, feeling like my glands are just inflamed and I'm feeling shivery and I'm just tired, and it's just a really big pain in the arse. It's like I can function, I'm not bedbound sick, but I'm sick every month and it's annoying. With all the other things going wrong with my throat, it's just like another thing to add to the stress that's going on in here. So all 3 of those things need to be addressed by an ENT. Hopefully whatever appointment I get, whenever I get one, will address all 3 in one go rather than having a separate appointment for each thing. I've been told that the ENT referral list is really long right now, but hopefully because this is an initial consultation, it shouldn't be too ridiculously long. But I'm officially on the waiting list, which is great, so I'm going to keep my eye out for a letter in the post for an appointment. My referral for my throat ultrasound came a week and a half, 2 weeks after my doctor put me in on the waiting list, so I'm kind of expecting it to take maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I'd like in an ideal world for a letter to be here by the end of the month. That's wishful thinking, but that would be the ideal. So yeah, super exciting. I mean, it's not, you know, something to look forward to, but it's exciting in the sense that it's progress being made in addressing all the things that are wrong with my throat that I know is going to take forever to resolve. It's nice that progress has happened. Anyway, 9 to 5, the musical tonight. Very exciting. Me and Chris are gonna go early to have dinner at the food court at the shopping centre where the theatre is, because we haven't done that in ages and Chris was craving a particular Chinese restaurant that's there. I'm going to top up my makeup a little bit and start getting ready to head out. But yeah, I'm really looking for, it's gonna be such a good night. I'm just looking forward to the theatre again. It's gonna be good.
To the place, I spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday afternoon. I'm feeling tired. Probably asleep just before midnight, which isn't crazy late, and then I got woken up at 6:45 by this one. Yeah, you. It's just really taken out of me. I've been really floppy and lethargic today, which hasn't been fun. Not really gotten much sorted. I've been trying to kind of come up with like a mental plan of what I'm going to do with my vlog next week and for the next few weeks in general, and sort myself out, and I've just not had the capacity to concentrate on anything. I'm just so blech. So 9 to 5 last night. I really enjoyed it. It was very funny. It was very much a kind of middle-aged woman's musical, but it was, I was surprised by how funny it was. At first I wasn't really sure whether there was going to be much of a plot, and then towards the end of Act 1 a plot suddenly like kicked in, and it was very funny. Very funny, very light-hearted. Again, I would never have chosen to go see it, but I enjoyed it. It was very good. I'm dressed and ready to go and see Dear Evan Hansen. For some reason, the trains at the moment, none of the fast trains are running from our town. Normally it's like 30 to 40 minutes on the train from where we live to central London, and then like 5 minutes from there to get to the West End. But for some reason all of the trains are like an hour to an hour and 10 minutes long going into central London, and the only explanation I can think of is there must be like train work. I'm really looking forward to it. We've been looking forward to Dear Evan Hansen for a while now, and I think going to see 9 to 5 last night has made us really excited to go and see Dear Evan Hansen, which is one we've actually had on our list for a really long time to go and see. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. Obviously I can only get so much footage of the theatre and all that stuff, but I hope you guys enjoy our trip out to London. I'm looking forward to it. I know you'll miss us when we're gone. I'm trying to wake myself up and get some stuff somewhat sorted for next week before we head out this evening for our Dear Evan Hansen trip. I'm so excited.
Lost in a daze, I caught your sudden gaze, and time it started racing. But moments tend to fade, and you're too far away from me to get my name in. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further away. Wait on the moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
Good evening everybody. I'm ending the vlog downstairs very late at night because the lamp on my bedside table bulb went yesterday and I completely forgot to change it, and no other lighting in my bedroom at this time of day looks good. I mean, this doesn't particularly look great either, but it's better than what I could have given you upstairs. Just got back from going to see Dear Evan Hansen. Oh my god, was it good. Emotionally draining. I'm very tired from watching it, but it was so good. I didn't realise that the guy who played Evan Hansen, Sam Tutty, who won the Olivier Award, was still in it. I thought he'd left a while ago because how long has Dear Evan Hansen in the West End been running? I just assumed that cast had moved on, so it was really cool to see him, and you can definitely see why he won an Olivier. Really good. Oh, it's emotional. I know the film's been getting some really bad reviews, and I guess I can see how it might not translate as well from stage to screen, which is a shame, but definitely go and see the musical on stage if you get the chance to. It is very good. Very emotional. Made you feel all the feels. It's now late, it's just gone 11:30. Just gotten back in and we're getting ready for bed. But that's been my theatre weekend. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. Obviously there was only so much I could film at the theatre because obviously no cameras allowed, but was a really fun weekend. And it's just generally been a good week, reflecting on January and realising how good it's been. Update on doctor's appointments for my throat, which is needed, and yeah, 2 musicals. I really want to up my musical game this year. I want to do a few more throughout the rest of this year. Obviously it's expensive, so you know, within reason, but I really want to do more theatre this year. So this weekend's just been, it's been good. It's been a good weekend. Anyway, I'm shattered. I'm gonna go take off my makeup and get into bed. But I really hope you enjoyed this theatre weekend, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!